This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dua Isis, Dua Isis, Dua Isis, Dua Sekhmet, Dua Sekhmet, Dua Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. Hello, POTUS, welcome back. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may begin the session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. Allowing the full weight of your body to be supported by whatever surface you are resting upon. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you. Even through the surface. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. And welcome back, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat, Melissa. And hello, Alicia. Welcome back. Thank you for the gifts. And you may bring your awareness to your breathing. Allowing your body to soften. Feeling, sensing, or perceiving your breath as gentle and rhythmic, like the rolling of ocean waves against a shore. Feeling the breath fill heart center with every inhale, expanding more love into you. And with every exhale, releasing grief, releasing trauma, releasing absolutely anything that is not serving you in this moment. Allowing the breath to be both your anchor and your guide into this present moment. as you breathe in and out. Thank you so much for the paper crane. In and out. In and out. Breathing in peace, breathing in calm, breathing in contentment, breathing out worry, breathing out fear, breathing out frustration. Thank you so much for the gift. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, feeling love growing brighter and warmer inside of your chest. As you breathe in, hello Siva, welcome back, thank you for the gift. And out, in and out, in and out, following your own natural rhythm of breath. Feeling the breath cleansing and clearing heart space as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gifts. And I apologize for all of the little doggy noises. I'm leaving my window open tonight just because if I don't leave the window open, we will both surely die of being baked to death in here. So that means he's making noises at the wind blowing too harshly as he does. I apologize. There will also be periodic train noises and airplane noises. I kind of like those noises, so I hope you like the sounds of the city as well. Okay. I will now begin to count from 20 down to 1. With each countdown, you will sink deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. Softening all throughout your forehead as you release any worry, any tension that you are storing in the forehead. 19. temples. 18, your jaw releases and relaxes. 17, your tongue hangs soft and gentle in your mouth. 16, your shoulders soften and melt, just like hot butter. 15, feeling warmth expanding through your heart center. 14, releasing all of the heaviness that you no longer need to carry. 13, your arms go heavy as you allow them to go, limp like noodles. 12, your fingers relax. 11, body feeling heavier and heavier. 10, thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down. 9, your mind becomes quiet. 8, beginning to drift away. 7, so deeply relaxed. 6, letting go completely of absolutely everything that is not serving you in this moment. 5, completely at ease. 4, thoughts slowing down even more, body relaxing even more. Thank you so much for the gifts. 3, Maybe even beginning to notice the pause between your thoughts. Thank you so much for the gifts. 2, body becoming heavier and heavier. 1, feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation. And if you have a bodily function or an emergency to attend to, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with the stuff. And you will receive the full benefits of the session as if you had stayed the entire time, regardless of how long you are able to be here. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you are able to sleep tonight. And thank you to everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. You are so super appreciated. And thank you everyone for your contributions. They mean so much to me. And of course, thank you all for being here. Other than that, you will remain in a state of relaxation for the remainder of this session. Mr. Noisy Bottom. No, you're being noisy. You don't deserve kisses. Okay. Now you may imagine that you are standing inside of a sacred garden at twilight. The air is fragrant with the smell of jasmine and blooming roses. Above you, the sky glows with beautiful, radiant shades of pink and gold. Perhaps you notice the first twinkling stars beginning to make their appearance in the twilight sky. How absolutely beautiful this garden is breathtaking. It's as if you fall under some sort of enchantment. just by standing here in this sacred place. Taking in its beauty, taking in its wonder, taking in its divinity. In the center of this garden burns a radiant flame. This flame is the flame of love itself. This flame does not burn with heat, but rather it burns with pure energy, tenderness, compassion, and divine connection. You bask in its radiance. Feeling the flame pulsating with power and life. It's as if this flame feels nuclear and alive with pure divine love. As you step towards this flame, feel its light surrounding you. Feel its energy engulfing you. Feel its magic absolutely consuming you. Hello, Cameo. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for the gift. It moves through your chest like liquid gold. Melting old fears, old heartbreaks, old stories that tell you that you are unworthy of love. Thank you so much for the beautiful capybara. That one is so cute. You are so worthy and deserving of love. You are worthy of tenderness. You are worthy of being cherished and adored exactly as you are. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. Feel this flame of love gently expanding inside of your chest, illuminating every part of your being. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. It fills your heart with peace. It fills your spirit with softness. It reminds you that love is not something that you chase. It is something that is always alive inside of you. Imagine this loving light extending beyond your body. It calls in relationships rooted in trust, honesty, integrity, kindness, and mutual devotion. It draws to you the people who see your soul clearly. These people will honor your heart gently. And now you may silently repeat, I open my heart to love. I open my heart to love. I open my heart to love. I am safe to give and receive love. I am safe to give and receive love. Hello, Michelle. Welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for the gift. I am safe to give and receive love. Hello, Monica. Welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts, Monica. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, all. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me. And thank you for everyone who comes and contributes their daily heart maze. You guys are so appreciated. Thank you for the paper crane, Monica. 2 paper cranes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I attract relationships that nourish my spirit. I attract relationships that nourish my spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. I attract relationships that nourish my spirit. I am surrounded by divine love all of the time. I am surrounded by divine love all of the time. I am surrounded by divine love all of the time. Rest here for a few moments, basking in the glow of this divine, loving light. Hello, Eski. Welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. Allow this light to cradle you. Allow this light to heal you. Allow this light to remind you that love flows to you naturally as moonlight touching the sea. Whenever you are ready, take a nice big deep breath in and slowly exhale. If you like, you may continue to rest here, continuing to be absorbed in this divine light, if that's what feels good for you right now. You are also invited to return back to your body, back to this present moment, back to right here, right now. Carrying this feeling of love with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the rose. Like a glowing ember in your heart that can never be dimmed or extinguished. Sir. Okay, now I will begin to wrap you. Sorry. I just pulled his tail. Now I will begin to wrap you in a blanket of protection. This blanket emanates the energy of strength, security, stability, harmony, balance, peace and calm. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the gifts. This blanket will continue to harmonize and balance your energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heart me, for as long as you need it to. It will continue to dissolve away any worries, any fears, any unhelpful narratives. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the paper crane love, and welcome back. Hello, Joy. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. If you begin to feel threatened, if you begin to feel unsafe, if you begin to feel insecure, or just like you are picking up on some sort of unwanted energy, you can always come back to the blanket of protection. This blanket of protection not only protects you, it protects anything that you are working on, anything that you are building towards. It protects your healthy connections. It protects your peace. It protects your happiness. It protects your well-being. Hello, Green Eyes. Welcome back. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate you. And welcome back, Luna. Nice to see you. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely adored. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected, always. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. If you knew all of the ways that you are being protected right now, you would get a fuller and deeper grasp of just how divinely loved and adored you truly are. But Spirit does not want you to fret, so it's not really necessary for you to know all of this stuff. Just know that you are divinely protected beyond measure. So much more than what you can comprehend. Your whole life is protected. Everything you do is protected as long as you are operating from a space of integrity and with what is in alignment with your well-being and highest good. You are divinely supported and protected in absolutely everything that you do. There is absolutely nothing that you can do to make your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardians, your source, your deity, your creator, whatever it is that you connect to stop loving you. You are loved always. Don't be afraid. You will be taken care of. Sometimes the path can seem a little bit murky. Sometimes it feels very debatable how certain situations are working in your favor, but just trust. Trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. And above all, trust yourself. Trust that you are smart enough. Trust that you are resilient enough. Trust that you are strong enough. Trust that you are resourceful enough to make it through absolutely anything that you are going through. You're gonna make it through this. You are doing so much better than you think you are. As you go to sleep tonight, just know that you are supported and you are loved. As you go to sleep tonight, know that love is blossoming and blooming into your life. As you go to sleep tonight, know that all of the love in your life is being multiplied. Do not fret. everything is working out in your favor. Thank you so much for the heart me, and thank you for completing the heart me goal. I appreciate you. You are not late. There is no rush. Sometimes things can feel very urgent and we just want things to move faster so that we know that we are okay. Trust that you're gonna be okay regardless of the speed of how things are unfolding. Trust in your divine timing. Okay, now we have to figure out what we did with the cards that we're gonna use. There they are. I forgot that Gemini season starts tomorrow and not today. So I preemptively I put the other cards away, forgetting that today is the last day of Taurus season. So you know what, we're just gonna start with the Gemini season cards. We don't need the guidebook. Why am I taking out the guidebook? Okay. So for Gemini season, I don't know why I feel like this is just like perfect for Gemini season. This is the Cerulean sequence. This is definitely one of my favorite decks. It is the most unique of all of the decks I own. It is a numerology based deck. I'll go ahead and take out the guidebook just so you can see. One of the things that makes this deck different than other decks is part of the guidebook. Like, it looks like the creator who made this deck, James, I love James, he's so good, James R. Eads. If you look him up, he does a lot of really great tarot and oracle decks, but the guidebook looks just like the notebook that he used to create it. Like, it even is set up like a little journal where it has like the elasticy thingy that you can save pages and a little bookmark, and then it looks like it's just like his handwriting and his scribbles like right in the guidebook. And then instead of like giving you definitions, the guidebook also works where, like, if this was the card, okay, well, that's not one of the cards, but if this was the card you pulled, you could just see like which message draws your attention, and then that's like the message that the card is giving you. And then it has its own secret language too. Like, it has its own secret language that you get to decode as you're using it. Anyways, it's a really great deck. I cannot say enough good things about it. I'm just gonna move some stuff around here. There we go. What is and he's starting to make he's starting also to make a new deck, or well, 3 new decks that are also going to be in blue, which I cannot wait until he finishes. That way, as I'm doing tarot readings, I'll have like the 3 matching decks that'll look nice on camera as I'm filming them, and they'll all read together nicely too. Anyways, what is tonight's message? What needs to be brought to our awareness in this moment? What currently requires our attention? What is tonight's message? We have cities with 9, and 9 is the number of awakenings. Awakening cities. We have 2, which is the number of partnerships. And this 2 is fungus. If we see it has like different fungi on it. As I said fungi, it reminded me, I was once watching a tarot reading, and it was a tarot reading about like when you're going to meet your person, and the tarot reader she was talking about funguses, and she's like, I just feel like there are just a few more fun guys that you got to go through before you meet the one. Like, you know what? Does not sound like what I want to be doing. And then we have 4 with mammals. Okay. Some sort of partnership is being highlighted right now. It might not necessarily be like a partnership with another person. Like every time I pull this card a lot for the dog. This could be like partnerships that we have with animals if you are an animal person. One message that I'm getting is like your animal wants to go out for, like, they want to go out exploring. They want to go on an adventure with you. If you haven't taken your animal out on an adventure in a while, it might be time. I'm also getting symbiotic relationships where there might be some sort of connection. It doesn't really matter like what the connection is. There could be some sort of dynamic of like someone who is maybe like more of a provider in the connection, and they provide materially, but they kind of like, someone is viewed as like the pet in the relationship. And if you have concerns, one thing that I'm getting is like, if you have concerns in this connection about like not being able to contribute as much financially, there's a message that's coming through about like, don't worry about that. Like, just like if you have like a pet, and how like your pet is basically a freeloader that you're happy to take care of because they're cute and they give you affection and attention and nobody looks at them like you do. That's one thing that I'm getting is like, this person is like, they don't mind, like, even if you take it as it resonates, but like, even if you are kind of like their little, they're saying it in this way, but like, they don't mean it like in a derogatory way, but they mean it like, just like I would call Beast my little freeloader, like, yes, my little freeloader. They mean it in a very like endearing way, where like they don't really mind like taking care of you. And one of the reasons why is like, because it's like kind of like dogs do, like when you walk in, when you come home and they're just like so happy to see you and they've got like this big smile and their tail's wagging, it's like nobody is as happy to see them as you are. And it just like, having someone in their life that is like that excited about them is like worth whatever. To them it's like worth anything. Like, to them that's worth gold. Is something, so it's not really something that like you have to worry about. And it feels like a very I feel like you also have to like value, regardless of where you are in the connection, it feels like one message that's trying to come through is like, you have to value like what you have to offer a little bit more. And I feel like you don't maybe recognize like the joy that you bring people just by being a presence in their life. So if you're someone who's kind of like shying away from connections at this moment because you just are like, I don't know, not feeling too great about yourself right now, you don't really feel like you have anything to offer, the message here is you definitely have plenty to offer, and that you can enter into partnerships, and they will be perfectly symbiotic partnerships, because of just like the energy and enthusiasm and like all of the goodness that you have to offer, that's very hard to find in other people. Like, you know, there are a lot of Krabby Patties out there. There are a lot of just mean-spirited people. There are a lot of people that are just like very demanding, very weird energy, very competitive. But it's like you have so much goodness to you. And also, you offer peace, and that in and of itself is incredibly valuable. There are a lot of people out here who all they have to offer is drama. There are people out here that are like pursuing relationships, and they're like, you know, not only are they not in the financial like situation to be able to financially contribute to a partnership, so that their partner has to do all of that, but then they don't have anything that they can do emotionally for someone. Like, not only are they costing people financially, but they're costing people mentally and emotionally as well, and they're still out there getting into relationships with people. And it's like, you're not out here just like taking people's emotions and taking advantage of people's vulnerabilities and causing more grief and havoc in people's lives. Like, you are able to offer like a safe and secure connection, which, you know, not everyone can do that. There are a lot of people out there that all they're going to do is bring you grief and sorrow and anger and frustration, and they're still out there finding people to love them. So if that's something that like you're concerned about, there are some hot messes out there sucking people into relationships with them just to flip the switch on them. And if they can find someone to stick around through all of their hot messness, you can find someone to stick around through all of the joy and positivity that you are. Like, there are some real train wrecks out there that are suckering people into relationships with them. Not only are they suckering people into relationships with them, but they are then forcing them, like holding people captive into these relationships. So don't ever think that you don't have anything to offer, because you have plenty to offer. Oh my goodness. And I feel like this is, with cities and 9 being a number of awakening, I feel like you're going to really wake up to like everything it is that other people see about you that they like about you. I feel like you don't really understand. Like, you might understand like parts of it. You might be like, oh, well, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of smart, or I'm good at cooking, or you're a very well domesticated mammal, and maybe you're like, well, I'm domesticated, so I guess I would be a good partner for people who like domesticated house pets. Look, some people really love domesticated house pets, okay? And even still, there are people out here taking in feral street cats. So if someone can take in a feral street cat, someone can learn to love you and your domesticated house catness. What else? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Aw, which reduces down to a 6, which is the number of love. That's so sweet. So yeah, there's definitely, if you are still on like your quest for love, but you're kind of like struggling with like being able to put yourself out there because you're just not valuing yourself right now, which is definitely an energy that's coming through really strong. There's someone that's gonna just like eat your stuff up. They're gonna absolutely love and adore you. I wish Beast could come over here and show you the face that he's making. There's gonna be someone out there that looks at you like my little Pomeranian looks at me, and who is just as needy and wanting to be like all up in your stuff, just like this guy. He's like, wait, I'll come here, I'll show them. There's gonna be someone that looks at you like this, like, do the face, do the face. There's gonna be someone that loves you like that. You just have to, trust that they're out there. Trust that they are looking for you just as much as you are looking for them. And trust that if these absolute train wrecks out here can trick people into long-term relationships and marriages with them, you can find someone who's going to love you for all of your softness and all of your sweetness and all of just the wonderful, wonderful positive things about you. Try to focus on learning, or maybe just make a list of like all of your wonderful positive qualities so you can begin and start to focus on those qualities, and just know that someone out there is looking for someone with all of those qualities. Like everything that you are, that is on someone's list as something that they are looking for. And I feel like very soon with this, I feel like this is good confirmation of the work that we just did, where you're going to start attracting all of the people who all of your wonderful qualities is on their list, and those people are going to start finding you. So chin up, love is in the air, it is on the way, and I will see you all tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next session. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.